Hello guys, so we are going to do a flue gas analyzer on a Vaillant boiler, and I'm gonna show you on step by step. So first of all, we need to do our need to go in installer level and make sure you're a gas safe engineer to do any kind of gas work. Press these two top button together and it's going to press the top right. Code you need to put plus minus. You need to do number 17, press top right, and now press top right again. Now we need to do the minimum first, so it's going to be P01, press OK. So while boiler is going like is thing, let's do the select the analyzer. We need to go for test menu, flue gas analyzer, press OK. So need to do because my analyzer working, we need to check one more thing, that's in the room or outside. The O2 must 20.9, if not then need to go outside, otherwise there is something problem in the room, but we have 20.9 O2 in the room, so we are fine. So boiler is still doing this thing. The right cap is for the CO, for the flue gas. I'm going to put in the right probe, make sure it's stable and in. And now this is on PO1. This is a maximum rate, guys, so we are taking maximum first. Our reading is start going up, this O2, and we're going to press this power button again. And one more time. So we are on CO2 and ratio. We can do it or turn on the hot water tab just to cool down the boiler, so it's not necessary, but if you want, I always open the hot tab when I do the CO gas analyzers, everything. Yeah, the boiler is working on the maximum rate. This is for just for the Vaillant boilers, and our maximum, we are checking on the everything is fine. In a minute we do the minimum rate. Yeah, so this is kind of we are looking for 9.0, 9.1, 9.2. I'm talking about the CO2. So the boiler is working. See, we have a 9.0 and CO is 65. The boiler is like 1 year old boiler. So now we're going to do save this reading and go back again. Now we're going to do the minimum P02, press OK. The boiler takes some time to cool down, and then it's going to be So now we are going to check the minimum rate for the Vaillant boiler. We are still checking the flue gas analyzer with the analyzer, and once it fired up on the minimum rate, so we're going to check the CO reading on the minimum. And whenever you do service, whenever you install a new boiler, make sure you take all these readings so everything is fine. And still my hot tap is on. Let me turn off the hot tap. Let me see, the boiler is still like changing the program, taking some time. So the boiler is fired up on the minimum rate when we are taking the CO, because on the commissioning paper you have to write it down. Minimum CO, minimum CO2, minimum ratio, and this is the minimum. And the Vaillant boiler P02 is the minimum, and our minimum is, you can see the number is still going up. We are still want to see it's 9.0 to 9.2. yeah, so the reading is still going up, and we will see in a minute. The boiler is working on the minimum rate, so this is a very important check for the boiler. Yes, we're going to see the flue condition, the locking screw in place and everything. Yeah, the cement is on the wall. Let me turn on the hot tap. So if the heat going to be escaped. So our third is very important check is flue integrity test. We have to do out every time when we test the boiler, the flue is in good condition. There is no gases mixed up in the oxygen, and that Vaillant is on the right side. You need to put your probe in, and then the program you need to do P01 as I explained the procedure first, and on the end turn we need to press this power button. So now we can see the O2. Once boiler start working in full rate with the case on, make sure your boiler case is on, case is closed, like cover is on, and then the boiler fire up, and we want to see the same number 20.9. So the boiler is fired up, and we want to see that number should be 20.9. If it's coming down, that means the flue is damaged on any point on terminal or in the pipe or anywhere, some bad seal or someone put a screw in, or it's a rusty flue or something. But we can see the boiler is fired up on the maximum rate with the boiler case on. Our probe is in the right side of the inspection point, and we can see our number is stable on 20.9 as in the pressure, and now the boiler is taking the pressure in the boiler, and the boiler is in the maximum rate, and my hot tap is on, and what we can do with that, yeah, everything is fine. So keep subscribe our channel. You can find a lot of helpful tips for the new beginners, apprentice. These are the informative videos. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.